living in Boulder vlog for the 10th of November 2020, Tuesday, and it is, I think it's like 6 or something, 6:30-ish in the PM. So last night, I think I got a headache. I think I went to sleep because I got such a bad headache. I didn't get a headache. My eyes, I couldn't see. My eyes filled up with like those like flashy lines. So I couldn't see what I was doing, but I kept working for like 5 or 10 minutes until I could keep working. It was fine, but it just turned into a hassle. It wasn't comfortable. I was having fun. So I let it down and I was okay. I think it went away kind of slowly because you can tell, even when the eyes close, you can tell I'm going. Maybe it was mainly the eye. But I could feel it kind of went away. But then by then I was just fell asleep. It's so cool, lately working on this. I'm so into it that I'm working all the time that I don't have any trouble with insomnia. I just kind of, I work until I'm like, I guess last night until I couldn't see, but until I'm like yawning or whatever, I can't keep my eyes open, or I just, and like when I feel worked out, like I don't want to work anymore, not having fun anymore. That's in alignment with falling asleep. All I have to do is get out of my belly and I'll just fall right asleep. So, and then, that's maybe what happened last night. I think maybe 2 in the morning, and then today at like 10 in the morning. So 8 hours. If I remember correctly, something along those lines. And then I'm working, or maybe it was later than that. I think maybe I become a little bit more diurnal. I can't remember. Nocturnal. So I'm working a little bit, and then, I called my mom because last night, yesterday I go to her house and she's bitching about moaning about my, like, not making money. So then I called her, offered to read her my site. So I read her my front page and she took notes and stuff. And then I called her today. I'm like, hey, that was fun. Can I read you some more? So she goes, yeah, come over and like, I'll cook you food, make you food. So she went over there with my computer and she had lentil soup and stuff. And, I showed her what I've been working on Google Earth, and a little bit of even my website, like the various pages, and explaining to her stuff. And at the end, she was very, very happy about it. And maybe I'll call tomorrow and be like, hey, can we show you more? But between yesterday reading her my front page, which I haven't done a lot of time, and hanging out with her today, which was like a couple of hours, and showing her the pages, I kind of realizing again, because I don't look at my website, I don't peruse my website, how big it actually is. And if I think about too much about how long it'll take to finish it, that could be a headache. But I know that I can finish it because I know working on these individual pages, how much work an improvement on each one I can get done in just a week. And there's a lot of weeks in a year. What is it, 55 weeks in a year? So dang, like that Bike Racer level pages that I just took them up a bunch of notches recently, a couple weeks ago, and that was like a week and a half of work. So, so I'm bogged down in a particularly time-consuming part of my project right now. But today I finished a hard part, which was erecting the buildings. Underneath the Exceed 4,000, I'm putting the 143 highest buildings in New York, the 143 skyscrapers. Has to be 600 feet or higher, 183 meters or higher to be a skyscraper. It has 7,000 high rises, has to be a 35 meters, 115 feet to be a high rise. I'm not putting any of those, just as skyscrapers. And I finished raising them today. And so that's kind of like a headachy kind of thing done. And so now I'm just doing the easy stuff, the brain candy stuff, just heightening the layers, which is extremely time consuming. And so I decided in the morning today that I would give. It's done kind of relatively early in the day. That's what I did before I went to my mom's house. I finished erecting the buildings. And, I decided I'd spend the rest of the day just erecting them, like not erecting them, but adding the floors. And if I can get relatively close today, then I can, I'll do more, or if I can finish. So I'm just going to have my head. It's a different type of thinking. Before, it was more thinking, and now it's something. Now I'm doing something that's more suited to listening to stuff. So yeah, I want to listen to stuff on YouTube. But listening to brain science books and quantum theory and quantum computers and AI books and stuff on the internet on YouTube. So I got a book. I listened to a book the other day on YouTube. I should get it on Audible form though, because it's a good book about brain chemistry. I can't remember his name. Anyway, so yeah, super excited I got done like one day late now, so we'll see. The end of the day will be officially one day late, because this is my Monday. I was going to be done on Sunday, 3 weeks in. I'm on my 4th week. See how close I can get done to be done, with these buildings. And then I do other stuff on the ground, but I'll be at least done those buildings, the backbone, most time-consuming part. And then I want to build the building in the middle, which has 500 levels, which are individually raised. So anyways, all right, I'm going to take off now. I done enough talking. Alrighty, tomorrow, maybe I'll be done with the buildings. If not, I'll be almost done, and then I'll finish tomorrow, and then get started working on the other buildings on the downstairs part. Super looking forward to what it looks like overall. But I was trying to show my mom today the building, the upper building that I made, and then the buildings on the bottom, the New York buildings at the same time, and it just crashed the program. Like I wasn't even touching it or moving it. I was just looking at it, not even touching the computer. And I just saw it just disappear. So, I've got 2 Macs. It's not in my habit to get a new computer until the one that I'm using dies. But I'm curious to see, because I have a 2015 Mac and a 2017 Mac, and we're already in 2020, almost at 2021. So, are the computers a lot faster now than before? I should ask around. Because if they are, I can't wait to get to the point where a computer can actually handle the Google Earth stuff I made. Like maybe... in fact, I kind of just came up with this idea right now. Maybe I shouldn't get another computer maybe I shouldn't make YouTube videos of all the Google Earth stuff I made until I get another computer, just to make it so much more easier, so I don't have to make so many like fakes, false, tiny little temporary models of stuff as filler ends, because I can't put the real in there because it takes up too much space for the pan outs. Because I'd like to pan in, and it'll screw it up if you pan it in and you change it. To pan in on something would be really cool. It's full on movie set, man, that I'm making, that I want to make a movie out of. Somebody needs to make a movie out of. This is a genre that needs to exist. Huge, wide, gaping hole. There's too big of a chasm of a leap between silly little YouTube sketches people do, like even the YouTube superstars do, and an actually produced TV show. Like, where is an actual TV show or a movie with a beginning, point, middle, and end, or a long episodical story with all of the costumes and everything, and then incorporated Google Earth world with the zoom in and zoom out to the Google Earth world, just like you do with a cartoon or a movie. So that's what I'm going to do, because I'm not counting on anybody else doing it. I'm going to do that myself as soon as I can. But I'm busy building the set right now. So, anyways, 9 minutes and something. Just keep this under 10 minutes. Maybe I'll be done by those buildings in New York tomorrow. I can't upload it now, but I'll try to upload it soon because the file is too big. But you can see the Exceed 4000 building. So, you get the idea of it. Rainbow colored. Alrighty, talk to you tomorrow.